starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Orlando Magic. Well, for Orlando, they've yet to win against this squad this season. 2 games, 2 losses. We'll see if their luck changes tonight. One thing we're seeing, Kenny, certain teams that started off hot are now falling by the wayside.
Man, that happens every year, Arnie. This is nothing new. No surprise. Everyone does it. The league catches up to them at some point.
You know, after teams adjust to you, you have to adjust back. If you can't, shows you weren't all that to begin with.
Ah, very true, very true. Here's Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the tip.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Gordon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Players getting a rest, Clark, with the All-Star break coming up. That's important, too. And broadcasters, too, Clark. I know you and I like a little time away to spend with our family.
Nothing like relaxing and getting away from it a bit. I love being fully immersed in it, Kevin. Basketball has given me more than I can ever repay it. But it's just like with my wife. There are times when it's nice to be apart.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Kyle Korver is out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Aminu in at the 3 spot. Now here's Korver. Lopez with the bucket.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
The pass to Ross. Gordon with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you talk about the explosive athletes in the NBA, the most explosive athletes. I would think Aaron Gordon has to be on your list. I mean, this guy has great feet, tremendous speed, and he puts both to use on both ends of the floor.
No good on that one. And the athleticism is obvious for Gordon, but he continues, Clark, to still work on his skill game.
I love the fact that he's continuing to improve. He's grown as a shooter and a playmaker. He's always been a pretty good ball handler and passer, and we really forget how young he is, man. This guy still has a lot of room to grow.
Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Ross against Korver. Is shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target with his three. And it's Orlando's ball. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Here is Korver after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Middleton from past the arc. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Now here is Augustine. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Ross. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon is a guy who's used to being bodied. I mean, he just kind of plays through it, shrugging off the contact and ignoring it, really.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bledsoe against Augustine. Now here's Bledsoe. He's tightly guarded. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Gordon. And that one's good by Giannis.
You know, with his athletic ability, Antetokounmpo could almost get away with not having a jump shot, but he's got one anyway.
Now here is Augustine. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Aminu finds Gordon. Back to Aminu. Good D by Lopez.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
This is a positive sign for sure. I mean, when Bledsoe's hitting this, I think it ignites the entire squad.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Pass to Ross. The three. That's in. Augustine with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
Here's Augustine after Kyle Korver's bucket. Now here is Augustine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ross, that's good.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here is Augustine. To the paint. Lob pass to Gordon.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And you look out there at the Magic, one of the taller teams in our league.
And, you know, that's a philosophical bent for the front office. They want long, athletic players. Draft guys with great length and then develop their strength and skill level. And I actually kind of like that approach. Have a philosophy, stick to it, and be true to it.
Pass to Vucevic. On the wing, Gordon. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. With a 3-point line, it's Augustine, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bucks leading by 3. Bledsoe passes to Giannis. Orlando grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the 6'7" swingman, Terrence Ross, the number 8 pick out of Washington.
Well, you know, the shooting and leaping ability of Ross, phenomenal. I mean, I think the defensive end is where he can solidify his game and really improve. He's got all the tools, though, to be an excellent two-way player.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, you know, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis in the draft. And small market teams have to home grow their superstars. Then they made smart moves surrounding Giannis with talent and an outstanding coach. The front office deserves buku credit for how they've turned this team into a finals contender.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Augustine, that's good.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smart. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers. Here's Bledsoe. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Now here's Ross. He's got 7. Augustine finds Vucevic over Williams. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Bledsoe, here we go. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Bledsoe's got 5 now.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference for the Magic. Mohamed Bamba comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Matthews is checked in. Bledsoe. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Williams kicks to Bledsoe. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And, you know, so often we see Bledsoe trying to get all the way to the rim, at least as close as possible. That's the mentality I think you've got to have.
Now, here's Vucevic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Knicks in New York.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Here is Matthews. They lead by 1. Lopez outside. A floater, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Look at the Bucks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, the Magic just way behind.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And that one falls for Middleton. Clark, a lot of coaches like to run their offense through centers. Any names you can think of who you'd be comfortable running your offense through at that position?
Well, just because I've watched him and loved his game since locking into him, Jokic.
Yes.
Man, can he pass it. He can shoot it. He can score it inside. He's got such excellent hands and touch. He's at the top of the list. Marcus Cousins, big guy that can shoot it and pass it as well. And Marcus is also in that list.
You'd feel comfortable with any of those guys holding the ball, distributing the ball, wouldn't you?
No doubt.
Here is Matthews, following the basket by Evan Fournier. Middleton can't get it to go.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone, really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And here is Carter Williams, following the 3 from Wesley Matthews. Fournier passes to Bamba. Right block shot, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Milwaukee's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Hill looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Middleton. Shoots over Isaac. Middleton can't get it to go.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To the inside. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And it's the Bucks on the break. Matthews, no good. Orlando leading. Here's Isaac. Shoots over Matthews, and the basket by Isaac.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint, Kevin. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
And the Bucks, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here's Hill. It's hauled in by the Magic. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Bucks trail by 3. There's the pass to Ilyasova. Outside Williams. Matthews against Fournier. Offensive rebound. Lopez missed inside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Isaac. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Birch. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Trying to end the drought. Matthews, no good. Magic leading by 3. Here's Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Hill has it in the corner. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Well, Orlando shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. Hits the 3-point bomb. Fournier's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Fournier saying, you sink one on us, I'm coming right back at you.
Here's Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Ilyasova. Williams scanning the floor. Inside, stolen by Bamba. And here they come. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Isaac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Pass to Matthews with 4 seconds on the clock. Good work there as it goes.
Much respect to Matthews for his focus. I mean, you can't tie this guy down. I mean, he's excellent at scoring through contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Free throw good. Matthews.
Guys, Wesley Matthews is a pure shooter, a long-range bomber who also plays lockdown defense on the perimeter. That's a heck of a combination.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Magic lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court. What's my next step as a basketball player? Because I know this is just the beginning. I haven't even reached my potential yet. I think I have a long way to go, and maybe one day I can be top 10 in all those things. I feel like I can do that.
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis and Ilyasova make up the forwards. Matthews out there with Hill, and it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo, and of course Mohamed Bamba.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
And Hill is really kind of a nice, subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on. What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Carter Williams against Hill. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Magic. And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second-unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. He's ideal to come off the bench because he packed a lot of production into short playing stints.
Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Milwaukee is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win. Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Shoots from 8, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, I like the toughness shown by Carter Williams inside. Not afraid to go up against the trees in the paint.
Bucks trail by 4. And Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Kem Birch. Gordon comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Bucks. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
And what about the smooth moves on the dribble by Hill? He's quite clever and skilled with the ball.
Augustine passes to Ross to the left wing. Vucevic gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Matthews, no one around him. Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14. Count that one.
Hey, offensive rebound. Positioning is important, but nothing's more important than pursuing the pumpkin. And Antetokounmpo is always in the chase.
Augustine dishes to Ross for 3. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. But they recover it. And Giannis gets it to go.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill. A lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Passes it to Bamba. Back to Augustine. Unable to get that one. Hill with some nice D. Matthews scanning the floor. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Matthews goes in, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin. And at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Now Bledsoe, 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Augustine finds Vucevic. Will it go? Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Augustine.
Yeah, and Augustine continues to get it done from deep, Kevin. A consistent 3-ball shooter who gets his shot up in a hurry.
Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Giannis inside. Defended by Gordon. Lopez against Aminu. Just 5 on the clock. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. No good from Ross.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by Gordon. Buries it from 3-point range. Lopez has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
And a nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Now the pass to Gordon. To the middle. Over Lopez. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Sullivan to Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the
Are you kidding me? Woo! How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Here's Bledsoe trying to get open as Lopez. Shot's good by Bledsoe. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Here's Ross, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. Williams comes in for Robin Lopez. And Middleton subbed in for Kyle Korver. No good on the second free throw. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Williams. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Vucevic. To the paint. And Aminu kicks to Gordon. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gordon. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Here's Lopez. That shot is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Aminu, the pass to Augustine. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Ross with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Mark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill, outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much, and a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
And here is Carter Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Carter Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
The Magic making a switch here. Fournier is checked in. And he sinks the second. Bucks leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Bledsoe outside. And Lopez has it in the corner. Offensive rebound, Bucks. For 3, Middleton goes up again, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
On the left block, Vucevic trying to get open. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Bledsoe for 3. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Boy, Bledsoe really excels at pulling up on a dime to knock down the jump shot. Rhythm, focus, balance, all in good form.
And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And Clark, with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man. Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Middleton. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. The efficiency of Giannis, Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
Passes to Birch. Here's Isaac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender. Well, you know, he's still listed at 6'10", but when you see him standing next to teammates, guys, Jonathan Isaac is clearly taller. By the time he's done growing, he's projected to be a 7-footer or north of that.
Hamid Bamba, he's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Carter Williams. Fournier passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Capable of scoring anywhere on the court, Bamba is always a threat to go off.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that basket to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Augustine, that's good.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 21. The pass to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Ilyasova. It could go. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 21 points, 3 assists, and 8 rebounds. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Shaq, let's get your take on Milwaukee.
Well, the Greek Freak, he said in his interview that he's low-key. But you saw in the first half, he got that rare inner passion for the game. Kind of like Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan. They just destroy you quietly.
And over to Kenny. How about what you saw from the Magic?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Magic trail by 9. They've got Bamba. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Vucevic in at the center. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Bucks leading by 7. Middleton outside. Pass to Korver. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Launches it. Kyle Korver, and that's good. Korver's got his second basket of the night.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3 ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
Aminu dishes to Bamba. Aminu against Middleton. Here's Bamba. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Magic have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line, shooting 2,
That free throw, no good. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. And he's good on the second. Here's Bledsoe. 12 points for him. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Evan?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Lopez finds Middleton. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Pass to Gordon. Ross in the corner. And they call an illegal screen here.
And now a look at Eric Bledsoe. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. First in steals, 4th in assists, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got as he's coming after you.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Well, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Passes it to Aminu. Ross in the corner. Ring shot on the way, and it's Orlando with another.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Bucks leading by 9. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. He dishes it to Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The second chance effort. Rebound by the Magic.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for him.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Matthews, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And both free throws good for Ross.
And you talk about the best defensive head coaches in the league. Steve Clifford has to be on that short list.
I would agree with you, partner. I mean, his teams play hard, they play smart, they play with discipline, and that usually is a reflection of the coach, and a good one.
Here's Bledsoe. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ross finds Gordon, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Bledsoe against Augustine. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Tries again, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Magic trail by 7. Augustine with it. He's got 7. Now Ross. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And here's Augustine. Outside Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Ross. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Augustine against Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and the shot goes in. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Hey, you know, in the age of analytics, there's a ton of talk about player efficiency these days. And as we can see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, his efficiency, extraordinary.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Gordon, the pass to Aminu. And the pass to Vucevic. Over Lopez. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Vucevic. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And you remember when Aaron Gordon came into the league, Clark, some questioned whether he had the size to play the power forward position. Not anymore.
Yeah, you take a look at what's important at that position. It's about mobility, versatility, and skill set, and he certainly fits the bill nicely there. He can defend the 3 or even some 4 positions and brings a lot of energy at both ends.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Aminu. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. The Bucks also with the sub. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Pass to Isaac. Shoots over Matthews, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 7. Good work from Isaac. Here is Bledsoe. He's got 14. Pass to Ilyasova. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 6 assists in the game.
Big men often are unaccustomed to closing out that far, but you can't leave Ilyasova.
To the inside, Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 8 here in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets has been exactly of that variety.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Really good to see Augustine getting it done from there because it proves he's not just a jump shooter.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Corver. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Here's Giannis. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Gordon. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Ilyasova. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Ilyasova's got 5 points so far. Pass to Isaac. Over Williams. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Isaac.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Matthews throws it down.
Man, how about the vision of the hometown hero, George Hill, spotting a teammate and whipping it over quickly.
Orlando's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now here is Augustine. He's got 10. Here's Gordon. The pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Back to Gordon.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
Bucks leading by 7. And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Kem Birch comes in for Aaron Gordon. Here's Hill. He has 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Williams. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Augustine with it. Pass to Birch. It's Fournier on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Now the Bucks moving it up. Hill leading the charge. It's good. And it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Really good recognition that time by Hill. Read the floor quite nicely and finished with ease.
Augustine dishes to Bamba over Ilyasova. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Giannis. The putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Augustine, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Both free throws good from Augustine. Milwaukee's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And to Antetokounmpo. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Augustine looking around. Pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
At the line, shooting 2. DJ Augustine.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Augustine. And the Bucks making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And we can talk all we want about their passing, but from three-point range, these point guards have been filling it up for the past month. And you look at Augustine, he's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Eric Bledsoe.
You know, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and knock down a triple. Great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from three.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Back to Augustine. Fires for three. That one misses. The Bucks go the other way with him.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that one, good. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top, leading by 14. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Bucks leading by 14 on the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Bledsoe and Middleton the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Williams at the small forward. The Magic shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Ross against Bledsoe. Magic moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ross. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Williams. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome. And outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Bledsoe passes to Lopez. Here's Giannis. The fader. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 12. Passes it to Birch. Kicks to Fournier. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And the shot goes down. And 11 points for Brook Lopez.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Middleton against Fournier. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And the Bucks with possession here. At one point, they led by 16. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Lopez has it in the corner. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the pass to Birch. Out to the wing. 5 on the clock. Bamba passes to Birch. It's stolen by to Kumbo. High post Lopez. Basket good. Lopez has got 9 points here in the second half.
And, you know, when Lopez gets it rolling early, he can put up some big numbers.
Here's Bledsoe. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 19.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Ross kicks to Fournier. Shot to stop the run. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Orlando. The Bucks also with the sub. Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Marvin Williams. Here's Middleton. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fournier dishes to Bamba. Fournier against Middleton. Tries it from 19. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Kem Birch. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. They get it again. The Magic trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The first one falls. And Orlando making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. And both free throws good for Ross. Milwaukee leading by 15. Here's Giannis, and he gets it to go. Giannis has got 37.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Augustine kicks to Aminu. Pass to Vucevic. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Boy, those finely tuned offensive skills possessed by Vucevic, punishing the defense, putting on a clinic.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Floats it up for Giannis. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bledsoe for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 with that last one. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Antetokounmpo. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Two free throws for Aminu. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
And when Ross gets ahead of steam going to the rim, I don't know about you, but I'm getting out of there.
Bucks leading by 13. Matthews passes to Middleton. Ross against Korver. Bledsoe for three. Good on the three-point shot. Bledsoe's got 21 in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Now the pass to Vucevic. Pass to Ross. Shoots over Matthews. Ross, that's good.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 23 points in the game.
Tell you what, there's not a guard any stronger in the league than Bledsoe. His upper body strength, impressive.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Aminu. Lopez covering. Here's Gordon. Again, the Magic score.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Bucks leading by 14. Bledsoe looking around. And here's Matthews with a three. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. For Orlando, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Augustine passes to Ross, and it's sent back by Lopez. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And here's Augustine. Kicks it out to Gordon. And Ross with the slam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Passes it to Lopez. Bledsoe against Augustine. They get the rebound. Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. Fader on the way. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
2 shots, foul.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Ross. Bucks leading by 12. Outside Matthews. Great D that time from Vucevic.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton. Outside Matthews. Lopez outside. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Bledsoe. Lets it go from deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Ross in the corner for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Orlando. Here's Bledsoe. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. Middleton left side. The dish to Korver, out left to the wing. Bledsoe for 3. That one's not going to go. So Orlando will take it the other way. Ross against Bledsoe. To the left side wing. Here's Augustine. Great D that time from Middleton.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Korver passes to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home. Extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
Inside, here's Vucevic, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. Korver against Ross. Korver passes to Bledsoe. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Vucevic. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Middleton looking it over. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out in transition, you know, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.